What's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and today I'd like to make a quick announcement for two things. The first one is that we have a new confirmed DLC for Borderlands 2. Now, this is somewhat a few days old, but I'd like to go ahead and cover it in a little bit of detail here for you guys. Now, this is going to be called Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, and it kind of sounds like one of those Cabela's hunting games, but trust me, it is not. It is made by Gearbox, and it's in Borderlands 2, so it's pretty damn obvious that they would do this. They're just Borderlands 2. Now, Randy Pitchford actually tweeted saying that there was going to be a new DLC before the end of the world, but what a lot of people don't understand, and I actually made the mistake, is that if he doesn't believe in that December 21st as being the end of the world, then he just made a play on words saying that, you know, we'll get a DLC before we all die, which could actually mean in 60 years or in 2,000 years. So it's really just a play on words, and it's really not going to be released tomorrow, but it might. If it's any day, it's going to be tomorrow or sometime within the next month probably. But just to kill your guys' hope of it being tomorrow, there's really been no marketing on the game, so it's really unlikely it's going to be tomorrow. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and cover what is actually inside this DLC from what's been announced. Alright, so I actually have a website loaded up right here. If you want to see it yourself, you can go ahead and check below. But I'm going to go ahead and read off the pointers here, so if you're interested in what this DLC contains, then this might be for you. So the first thing is that it's set to take in a swampy, jungle-ish biome called, or continent actually, called Agris. Sounds kind of Greek. Sounds kind of cool too, because first off, we don't really have many swampy jungle, biomes in this game. So I think it'll be really interesting and spruce up the game a bit and add some variety. So I'm pretty psyched for that. And it's also a great place to go hunting, isn't it? Yeah. So also, the next thing we have is a new vehicle will be added to the game, which has been named the Fan Boat, which will be summoned from a Catch-A-Boat. Oh my god. It's actually set to have 68 customized skins, as well as being able to have either a corrosive, incendiary, or shock weapon mod on it. So from what I know, this is actually pretty innovative in terms of the game. So yeah, if you want some elemental effects on your Catch-A-Boat, then this is for you. Now you're also going to have one new head and one character skin for each character class. So if, one of those few collectors out there that really enjoy collecting new skins, this is for you. I'm not really a big fan of that, but it's out there. Now, it's also going to feature about 5 main quest missions and 12 side missions. Now, for me, that seems a little kind of small looking at the number. I don't remember what the other DLC had, but it seems kind of small. I don't know. Maybe it isn't, because actually I'm looking back on the Scarlet DLC, and I think that was around there. So I don't think it's too big of a deal, but it does look kind of small, but I don't think it's a big deal. Now, you're also going to have a Stalker raid boss that's the size of a small building. I can't imagine that, and, to be honest, that's kind of frightening, because I hate Stalkers already, and I don't really want a raid boss that's a Stalker. I mean, each Stalker in the game is already like a boss to me, especially those rabbit Stalkers. Those things are the scourge of the earth. Hate them so much. But, of course, logically, they want to add a Stalker raid boss. I don't know. I'm sure some of you guys are up to take the challenge, but I'm not even level 50 yet, so I'm kind of far away from that. Also, you might get some cool gear from it, and that could lead over to more Seraph gear, and that's actually the next bullet point. Now, I didn't know what that was. I had to go search it up, and I can't believe this has been in the game. I could make a guide on that, hopefully. Maybe if there's enough stuff about it. So I guess I'm going to have to power level to 50 now and go fight some Hyperius the Invincibles and stuff. And test it out. So maybe you guys could see a guide on that in the future. Let me know if you want to see that. Also, we got new enemies such as the Borok and Scalion. Okay, so the one that sounds cool is Scalion. It sounds like a scaly lion or something. I don't know what a Borok is, but yeah, you got 2 new enemies, so that's cool. We also have monster tracking missions that have been assigned by Sir Hammerlock himself. So if you thought some other guy was going to give it to you when the DLC is called Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, then you're going to be severely disappointed. But if you came into the assumption that it was Sir Hammerlock and his DLC, then you're going to be happy. But yeah, it's going to be obviously about Sir Hammerlock. Now, we also have a self-important but not so well-known new enemy who is super pumped, and this is a quote, "We're arch enemies now," and end quote, and who leads a tribe of jungle savages and has an evil plan that might actually work. I'm reading this off, guys. Sounds kind of cool. New enemy. Yeah, I don't know anything about him yet, and the people that wrote this article don't either, apparently. So that's kind of cool. that we're going to have a new little enemy, arch enemy, by the way. Also, we have a new treasure room that houses numerous goodies but has a timer on it. So if anybody's interested in farming, you know, all of you farmers out there, this is going to be just for you. Also, we have more Claptrap, which, you know, you gotta have. You got to have Claptrap. So we're gonna have all that stuff listed. Like I said, you can go ahead and check the description below for this information. But also, I want to talk about one other thing, and that is the E-Tech Looter's Guide. Now, I've actually just done a whole bunch of research on E-Tech, and it is loaded with information. So I'm talking this guide is gonna be the longest ever yet. But I'm working on it. I'm gonna be starting to commentate over it. I'm going to start recording, so this will be probably uploaded within the next 7 days. Now, I haven't uploaded much recently because I've been busy with exams for school, so that's why I haven't been able to make any videos, but we'll see. Soon enough, guys. Soon enough. After this, I got 2 free weeks of, you know, just free days, so be ready for all those videos. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a rating, and I'll see you at the end of the world. Yeah.